Hey YouTube, this is Robin and I'm back. Second video of the day. I told you we're going to start spending more time together and I was serious about that. But look, I'm coming back to you because I was looking at YouTube today and I saw a video about a bus driver who uppercut a young girl. Well, she might have been in her late teens, early 20s. But anyway, he uppercut her on a bus in Cleveland. He was the bus driver, she was the unruly passenger, and I'm not going to tell you about the whole video. If you have not seen the video, I've posted a link in the box below, so look at that video now and then come back and we'll finish having our conversation. I'll give you a minute, okay? Okay, I'm going to assume that, those of you who haven't seen the video have gone to watch it, and those of you who have seen the video are ready for the discussion. All right, here's my question. Because if you observed the video, you saw that the young lady was talking a whole lot of junk. I mean, big junk. She was not talking like a lady at all. She was not acting like a lady. She was cussing the bus driver out, threatening to beat up his whole family, just causing a big scene on the bus. And the thing about it is, of course, somebody videotaped it with their phone. And it seemed like the people who videotaped it with her phone were her friends because they knew her name and whatnot. So it was videotaped by her friends. So this young lady actually hit the bus driver first while he was actually operating the bus. And you could see where when she hit him, he had to slam on the brakes of the bus. People fell. And when he put that bus in park and got up, and she was saying, come on, let's go, he uppercut her. I mean, he uppercut her like I've heard it described as a finishing move on Mortal Kombat. He almost knocked her to the moon, okay? And she had on one of those little ponytail thingies that hang down in the back. He knocked her so hard, she went this way, ponytail went that way. I don't even know if the ponytail has ever been recovered. It was said that the ponytail got a transfer and it's on another bus. Now that's what I heard from somebody on YouTube. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard. Look, before I make my statement, I want to make it clear that I am never, ever, ever in any way supportive of a man being physically abusive to a female. Never. I don't think that there is ever a reason or excuse for a man to ever put his hands on a woman in a violent way. Now, with that being said, I'm going to have to talk to some of you roughneck women, because there's never ever a reason for you to put your hand on a man for any reason. For one thing, it's stupid and it's dangerous. I don't care how much you talk and how bad you think you are not a man. And 9 times out of 10, even if a man is smaller than you, he is still stronger than you because he is a man. And physically, we are not made up with the same amount of muscle mass. So our strength, for the most part, is in no way equal. All right. So if you don't know that, Robin's telling you that, and I'm telling you this for free. It's just silly and foolish and dangerous to try to get a rep off of a guy. The last thing you want to do is try to get in a physical confrontation with a man. 9 times out of 10, I don't care how dorky he is, you're going to lose just on the fact that he's a man. Okay? Number 1. Number 2, if you watch the video, you see that this bus driver gave her an uppercut. And I want you to pay close attention to the area of the body that he was taking aim for. The mouth. Again, I do not ever advocate a man ever putting his hands on a woman in a violent way. But I'm going to say this, and I'm just keeping it real right now. Usually, when somebody hits you in the mouth, it is usually an indicator that you are talking too much. A pop in the mouth means shut up. I mean, really, think about it. If you got kids, if you've ever had to give your kid a little pop in the mouth, it's usually because they're either keeping up too much noise, they're whining, they're talking back, or they are talking when you have asked them several times to stop. So, usually when people get hit in the mouth, it has something to do with what is coming out of the mouth, okay? This man uppercut her, and that was his first punch. His first punch was the uppercut. And he only hit her one time, but that's all he needed. After he punched her, he threw her off the bus, picked up her things, and threw them off the bus. Let me tell you what a smart person would have done. A smart person would have got up off the ground, gathered their things, and caught the next bus, called for a ride, walked, hailed a cab, something like that. That's what a smart person would have did. But what did this girl do? She got back on the bus in full fight mode. I'm going to go back to my number one point. I don't care how angry you are. I don't care if you are enraged with the fury of 7 crazy people on some type of synthetic steroid drug. 9 times out of 10, you are not, being a woman, gonna beat up a man. Now, I mean, I know it has happened in some isolated situations, but for the most part, in most everyday life, women are not a physical match for men when it comes to fighting. So anyway, this nut gets back on the bus, and she's gonna fight this dude. Now her ponytail's gone. She got the little nub thing on the top. She's screaming and yelling. Now my man is gonna come and beat the brakes off of your MF&A. I'm born again. I try not to cuss. I try, and I'm still struggling with profanity. But God working with me. But anyway, my dad is gonna come beat you up. Everybody coming to beat up this bus driver now. So, and I'm laughing, not because it's fun. Well, yeah, it was funny. And I'm laughing because it's funny. But I mean, the situation itself was tragic. Like I said, I don't like seeing anybody fight. Excuse me. I don't care if it's 2 men, 2 women, man, woman. I don't like seeing kids fight. That's just something that makes me very uncomfortable, and maybe that's why I'm got this nervous laugh. But I just want to hear your opinions on what you think. Was the bus driver wrong? Yeah, I think the bus driver was wrong because he didn't have to uppercut her. He could have called the police once she assaulted him. He could have called the police and had the police handle it. But I think the argument and the back and forth had just gone so long that people had kind of lost their cool. And when she attacked him, it just escalated into something that went way beyond where it should have gone. So yeah, I do think the bus driver had other options. He could have handled it a different way. Do I think the girl was wrong? Oh, most definitely. Yeah, she was a fool, man. And if she watching this video, you I don't approve of it, but you kind of had it coming now. I'm just keeping it real. In your case, keeping it real really went wrong. So I just want to know what you guys think about that. Check out the video again if you haven't watched it. Leave your comments in the space below that's provided for you to leave comments. I'm really interested in what everybody thinks about this specific situation, this particular video. leave your comments, whatever your thoughts are. And I'm just real interested in hearing what you guys think about it. I'm on my way to the store, Walmart, because I have to get food for the dogs because my dogs gotta eat. So I will see you guys later and continue to be blessed.